I have found my first Civil War battle site relics and was grateful to share the day with some new detecting friends. These are my stories from the Signal. Here, 3 friends share food and drink and stories. Here we collaborate, metal detect together in a hobby that for me has mostly been one I undertook by myself. Here we help one another, and in the end are all better for it. Here a sunflower grows, proudly reflecting its yellow toward the sun as if it were a mirror, welcoming bees and birds. It won't be long before it is plowed over to make way for a new home. I don't blame progress. I'm not upset with time moving forward and change. While we can honor and learn from the past, we have to move into tomorrow. Time takes us in no other direction. Here soldiers camped, ate, and nervously waited for what was next. Here soldiers took command and pushed forward, and here thousands of men gave their lives. I'm grateful for the opportunity to detect the ground and find their history. Find the relics that would otherwise be pushed around and tucked under foundations, pavement, and parking lots. And so, before progress moves beyond my ability to detect at these sites, which were once the ground of some fierce battles in the Civil War, I find a spoon bowl. The dirt and rain didn't treat it well, but it is clearly a spoon bowl. A few inches from the bowl, a side knife had been waiting to see daylight. It too wasn't treated too kindly by the earth. I can't say for sure that they were used by a soldier, but they are of the period, and with the number of soldiers in the area, it is highly likely. A soldier may have eaten their last meal with these utensils. A spoon a soldier could live without, perhaps even preferring less items to carry, but a side knife would have been used for many things beyond eating. Preparing tent stakes, cutting rope, a makeshift tool, or used in the event of hand-to-hand combat. A knife is one item a soldier would not want to leave behind, but in battle, when being shelled upon, in chaos, I'm sure things are abandoned and lost even if the soldier lives through the conflict. A 3-ring bullet. This is special for me. While it's not my first Civil War era bullet, it is the first I found in a battle site. It's also special because first, Mike from Great Finds found one. Then, eager for me to hone in on one, he let me find one only a foot or 2 from his. And then he and I waited for Rachel from Jersey Ray Diggs to find one a few feet from ours. A short while later, she finds a second. Don't get me wrong, I would have liked to find all 4, but each of us finding some on the same day, at the same spot, was something I won't soon forget. This was dropped, never fired. Perhaps the 4 we found next to one another were all dropped by the same person. Perhaps a soldier was preparing himself for an impending battle and nervously dropped them, the brush and weeds around him thick and thus uneasy for him to see where they had been dropped. I was the first person to touch this 3-ringed bullet since the time the soldier dropped it. I was the first person to see it in over 150 years, to feel its weight as it sits in my hand. To the soldier, this bullet may have been the difference of life and death, to his enemy as well. But at the same time, in the chaos of everything, I'm not really sure it was missed. To me, this bullet doesn't affect my life or protect me in any way, but at the same time, it is very special to me.